Welcome back. I'm gonna go look. I did not put the character creator in my first video. I didn't even put the prologue in my first video. Cause I jumped in to try it and I was just talking after. But no, I think the prologue was pretty cool. Prologue was pretty cool. I don't know if it's gonna be good for me. Cause I ain't got no weapons. Theodora!
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Yeah.
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
And get on with it, buddy.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
I don't think I've ever spoken to you at all. Not over box, not over warp, nigga. I don't think we've ever talked to this nigga Conrad, ever. Why would he say speak in person before? Like we talked over the phone or something. Like we've been pen pals, we've been emailing each other. No, nigga. Get out of here.
I am afraid I wouldn't be able to hide my familiarity with who you are and where you come from, no matter how respectful I try to be of you and your wishes. After all, it is my primary duty to be well informed. Moreover, whatever bloodline name you used before, it no longer matters much. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with
Easy
honor.
enough.
But of course, I have come to invite you
The
to a
voice acting
meeting
was so
with Lady
fucking good in this.
Theodora.
And then that shit just
I
went
imagine
away.
you have many questions
I was
for
so
your
distraught the first
patroness,
time.
and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Alright, get out of my way, buddy.
Onward to victory.
Yeah, I got shit to do. Yeah, I remember those. That's how you identify things. Crew members. Show data on vid screen. I'll get rid of this. Noble guess. She praying hard as hell. Can I pray? Rex Imperius. Alright, let's get to work, buddy.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Yeah, she was clean as fuck. Theodora was straight like a W. What you call it?
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Why that nigga with the gun fold up like that? You literally were blasting his ass, bro, and then you just stopped. You just stopped and folded up.
Against me.
You've been ambushed. Battle begins. Oh yeah, we've been ambushed, so we can't move. Oh my bad. Start a battle. I forget what. He got deleted. Yeah, I remember. But I'm not a... What is this? Oh, I got running gun. I forgot. I get 2 shots on that nigga. How much movement do he got? I think I'm gonna go here. I think I'm gonna go here. Pop this nigga.
With purpose.
Yeah, I'm real good at this game. Running gun, because you know I'm OP as fuck. Pop his ass again. I fucking missed. Of course I did. I'm not Argenta. What the fuck? I really thought I had it. Intern. Damn, she missed her first shot. That's great. I knew he didn't have enough movement to hit me. Why the fuck is he just analyzing this nigga, bro? I'm annoyed. How many steps did he have? He didn't have a lot. I can step back and pop this.
I know what to do. That is how it's
Fuck out of here, buddy. I'm a real dog.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
See, now that I've played through this once, this nigga Conrad was already just annoyingly suspicious. Because how would he be able to block all that shit if he didn't know this shit was going on?
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Can I run 8 pockets? Is that an option?
Let's see this through.
Hold on. I need to run 8 pockets. I cannot run 8 pockets. She got a motherfucking tank in this bitch, bro. The servants. What's this? Is unfinished. Okay. Enforcers. I remember that crystal. Why is that crystal so important? Let's get to work. Let's go talk to Theodora. I need to go talk to Theodora.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Fingers, face, twisting inside. Jerky movements. And then, of course, Theodora.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Exterminatus. Where Exterminatus at? Oh, close this. I can't read. Fuck it, Exterminatus.
Another one. I suppose your answer is strictly correct, but not here. Not on the frontier. Not when we are playing for such high stakes.
I love Exterminatus. What do you mean?
Lady Theodora, your disappointment puzzles me. I gave you the same answer from the off, albeit in a more complete and compelling form. The God Emperor's tenets.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Blaze.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
That was a W introduction.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches and mysteries is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One of?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Huh. Really? So if you choose an Edelthread, why the fuck are we talking?
Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse. You were granted the rank of Marshal of the Adeptus Arbites. That is more than just a title. It stands for decades of perilous service, dozens of verdicts handed down, and exemplary loyalty to the Imperium. Your knowledge of the law and the fear you are capable of instilling are a path toward maintaining order in the Protectorate. Furthermore, the sternness of our justice must be impressed not just upon the dynasty's subjects, but also upon the many competitors who covet our possessions. They, too, must be kept in line.
That's easy. You killed them.
Moreover, your courage has made you far more famous than you yourself probably realize. True feats of heroism will forever live on in the annals of the Imperium and bring honor to the Von Valancius line.
Okay, so we got W backstory. Nice glaze.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
and then Theodora possessed the fucking ship is actually funny as hell.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Abelard, our boy.
Now, enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Okay, I'm done questioning.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Funny you say that, Theodora. They really lost this nigga's accent. They dumping them bitches for sure, though.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
Okay, there's a whole lot of niggas. And we've been ambushed, so guess what? We can't move again. It is always tragic when it does that. But, I guess we start out. Theodora.
Look out.
Kill them. Damn! What the fuck?
Break them up
Mort? That nigga Mort
to
OD.
the heretics.
Okay, everybody dying fast as fuck. I mean, I did put on normal, didn't I?
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, I guess they only got 2 life. Moving into cover. Yeah, I know how fucking cover works. How many niggas? There's quite a bit of niggas over there, actually. I guess I'll move into cover. Do I get to shoot that nigga, Theodora? Or are you in my way? I do not have line of sight.
They won't expect this.
Oh, I can't step out. Okay.
Done.
I popped his ass. I can't run a gun and shoot a nigga, can I? Oh, I guess I can. Fuck it, run a gun. I don't give a fuck what my shit got. Pop this nigga. Did I just shoot the fucking floor?
Let's set this in motion.
Reload this bitch, bro. Did I just shoot the floor?
I serve the ruinous powers.
Abelard pop.
Glory on high.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Damn. What is she shooting?
Reduced to dust. Stay vigilant. Die.
I guess it's my turn. Pop the fuck out this bitch.
Costly mistake.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Yeah, Mort. Did Mort die? What happened to Mort?
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
I do be annoyed as fuck when that shit happens, though. That's part of the reason why I stopped playing the game.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Alright, let's get it. Wait, can I loot any of y'all?
Stay sharp.
No? I won't loot. I need a new weapon. They have a shootout. Choke point.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
This nigga Conrad is a bitch. That's why she ain't make you air, bro.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Kunrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible. Mort!
Conrad. Now we're just here, bro.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. I see you have quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust, if she is already sharing her closely guarded secrets with you. but that is no longer relevant.
Of course it's not, because you a hoe. Getting motherfucking robbed. This bitch ass nigga, bro. Ah, this nigga Coonrad was such a hoe, nigga. Y'all don't understand. That nigga was such a fucking hoe. I knew he was suspicious the first time I played this, but y'all didn't see the first time I played it. And I swear that nigga's he's still a hoe to this day.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
This nigga's a bitch.
We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
We gotta disrespect this nigga.
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Yeah, disrespect that nigga, buddy.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Yeah, so you are definitely a motherfucking Xenos worshipper.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
He talked way too fucking much. His voice acting was damn good. That nigga used a warp. Yeah, nothing I can use.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
This fucking guy. Yeah, place the hand in the maw. It's gonna get to gnawing on your shit.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance. Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Let's fucking go. That man roasted.
There is still another way.
Venture forth.
The warrant. I always wondered why the warrant was big as fuck.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment.
I need weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Alright, let's go.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Yeah, I know.
Marching ahead.
Let's get to work. These bitch ass niggas.
Run, fools, or fall.
Join. That nigga's good, bro. His interest is still fire.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What? Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfear, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt. Indeed. Indeed. That is easier said than done, of course. But seeing one of Lady Theodora's heirs alive inspires at least some degree of optimism. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Gun.
All souls cry out for salvation.
I need character sheet. No, I don't. I need inventory. My fucking laser gun. I don't know how to use healing packs because I forget that you gotta get your own medical skill. So I literally can't use this. It's fine.
Onward to victory.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Oh.
No further. You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further. That is a note. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. Come.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
The fucking course.
Close ranks.
All of you will bleed!
Alright, we gotta start battle. I'm pulling all the way back, buddy. You go here. Damn, they move before we do. I just realized that. Alright, hold on. We move way back. They're gonna have to come get us, buddy.
Death to the weak!
Let's go. I'm big brained. We got the biggest brain. Okay, these niggas actually got first fire. Okay, hold on. I have the lowest chances possible to hit these. That shit's stuck, but it's fine. Blast.
Easy. And done.
Ass. That fucking sucks. This is why you don't use first fire. 45%. Crazy.
I said so.
Ass, bro.
Death to non-believers! Chaos guides me.
Oh, he actually reached him. Good parry.
Just a minor setback. Victory is...
Get the fuck out of here.
I took care of this one.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I thought I was doing what you call it? Good parry. Well, I kind of wasted my motherfucking shots. Get this fucking guy.
That is how it's done.
Get the hell out of here, bro. Intern, I guess. Cause I can't do anything else. Or reload.
My ears are ringing.
0 damage is crazy.
It will be done. One fewer target.
Oh, he parried you. Pop this nigga.
They won't expect it.
I wasn't expecting him to get parried. I thought he was
Let's
gonna
seize
finish
the
it.
moment.
What is these? All knives? Collect this shit. None of y'all got guns? I guess he has a pistol. Oh, I forgot to level up.
Every moment, a chance for greatness.
We gotta level up. That's what we gotta do here. And we need... probably medical. Wait, what does awareness give us? Notice traps. Yeah, we probably need to get medical. I think. Or awareness. Awareness could be good. But yeah, get medicine. We're gonna need that. You need...
Let's see this through.
And I guess I end it here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one.